All right, guys, it's May the 13th. It's about 11 o'clock. Hunted in Pennsylvania this morning. I called in some jakes for my buddy. He didn't shoot them. We worked the longbeard, but he was working the other way. Probably had hens. So I'm back home now in Ohio. And the other day I was going to check a trail cam, and I saw a longbeard with a group of hens and jakes out in the field at my grandma's house. So Cam and I are gonna go and see if they're out there, and if not, we're probably just gonna get in the blind and hang out in there because they've been coming through on the camera pretty regularly. Monday was the first day you're allowed to hunt all day now in our northeast zone, so we're not worried about time. It's like 55 degrees out and sunny, so it's gonna be an enjoyable day to be out there anyhow. So stick with us and we'll see what happens. So Cam's gonna carry this just in case they're already out in the field. I got a little reaping action to go on here maybe. And then if they're not out there, we got the old 12 gauge to get set up on them in the blind. So we're burning daylight. We're gonna get out there and get on them. Hell yeah. There's a turkey out there. I can't tell what it is though. It's alone. Oh, there he is. He's out there. Yeah. Yeah, there's 4 of them. We just made it out to my grandma's, and I climbed up on the well and glassed the field, and it looks like the longbeard's out there, and definitely 2 or 3 hens. Maybe one of them was a jake. I couldn't tell. I was just got up there, saw it was him, and I got back down. So what we're gonna do is, this property set up pretty perfect for it, really. There's hedgerows that run in between all the fields, and we're gonna go 2 over from him, and we're gonna get all the way down till we're straight in line with him. We're gonna try to call him, and if he comes, great. If not, we got the fan, and I'm gonna just crawl up and show it to him, and hopefully he gets mad about it because he's got hens with him, and comes running over and gives me a shot. So stick with us. This might get interesting real quick. I don't think he's gonna be able to see us. I can't even see through there with binoculars. I don't think he would. I think I'm gonna take this off now though. All right, so we're still see him out there. So I guess either we try to call him from right here, get like on these trees and try it, or we just crawl.
So I don't want to call and have the hens turn around.
I know. I thought the same thing.
I mean, it would be nice to call him in, but I don't want to call. Like, what's worse? You risk the hens turning and leaving.
Yeah.
But then you could still probably crawl out. If they turn around, you could still probably crawl out.
Yeah.
But if you crawl out without calling, you might be the weight of
Where did this thing come from?
Yeah. Or I could take your slate and call from back here, and you gobble with that thing up there.
Yeah.
Whatever you think.
He's in the field, and he's like halfway across it.
I thought that's where he was when I saw him up there.
Oh, maybe he started moving. When I saw him, he was like right by the posted sign all the way on that wood line. He's like, if you could get there, you might be able to shoot him.
Where?
To the edge of the field with that gun.
You want to try it? How high are we compared to them? Are we above them?
He's above us. He's like on the crest.
So we try.
Let me make sure. Alright, now he's still over there a little bit. He's trotting, facing away from us right now.
Let's move. What?
It's gonna get wet.
What's that?
jellied them like yours. Bad. Bad, dude. Dude, he got some hooks. He got some hooks, dude. You're about to see in 1 second. As soon as I think it's safe to let him go. I feel bad I ripped so many feathers out of him, I couldn't grab him. So, probably, it's been last week, I got a trail cam up on this other field and I was coming out to check it. Down here in this bottom corner of the field we're in now, I saw a gobbler strutting around with like 3 hens and 3 jakes. And so I started coming out and just glassing and seeing them out here a bunch, like almost every day he was out here. So this morning I hunted in Pennsylvania and I came home and I called Cam on the way home and I said, hey man, I said that bird's been coming out in that field almost I've been seeing him in the afternoon, but I said we could just go and check it, and if he's out there we'll try to make a play on him, and if not we'll just hang out and see what happens. So we pull in, we come up here, I climb up the well, I check him, and then sure enough he was standing there strutting, and it looked like there's 2 or 3 hens and a jake maybe. So we're sitting there talking about what to do, if we should try to call at him or try to crawl out. I got a fan from a bird I actually killed last year here, and I was like, you know what, dude, why don't we just take the fan and get down there and try and just crawl up to him and see what he does. So the way this property lays out, there's a hedgerow, and then on the other side there's a smaller field, and then there's another hedgerow. And we got on the side of that, the far side of all the hedgerows, and we walked down and we got to the corner across from him, and I crawled down through a bunch of high grass and stuff and kept myself, used the terrain to my advantage. And once I got up on top of the little hill that I had to come up that was in between him and I popped that fan up and he gobbled at me. So I was like, okay, he's definitely interested in what I'm doing here. And I just kept crawling in the thick stuff, and he wouldn't come to me. He just wasn't scared, but he was like just standing in the same spot, strutting and pecking around. So finally I just said, all right, I'm just going for it. If I spook him, I spook him. If not, I'm gonna kill him. So I crawled out right into the wide open field with just this fan in front of me and just slid my gun in front of me a little bit the whole time. And I crawled right up. Well, I got to like 40 or 35 yards from him, and he came like another 10 to me. And I just laid the fan down and pulled up on him and leveled him. I mean, his head's jellied, and had a hell of a time getting on him once I shot him. But yeah, we got him, and he's a nice bird. He got a nice beard, good spurs. Pretty pumped about this one. That's the first time I've ever tried to reap a turkey, and I definitely probably try it again one day. So we're gonna get him out of here. It's hot out. We're gonna get him all cleaned up and taken care of. So stick with us, and hopefully we can bring you some more. Cam's up to bat now.